things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
That shit up.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yards.
Yeah, I've been off this shit, bro.
Able to make adjustments
all
along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Not really.
Just what you want.
I'm losing, but
it's
some shit. I still got a chance.
8 yards.
Nah,
the gain on
it.
the last run.
Behind.
2nd and a couple. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 16th touchdown of the year. As they are now on the
Who playing?
What
game plan?
Extra point right down the middle.
Yeah.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Nope, that's not my screen.
Bunker on to kick it away.
I don't even got the Jets or the Texans in the league. The fuck?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said,
let's go. He had a nigga wide open.
He goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Educate yourself, young king.
Give this time to the tailback.
Young king.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he
stopped.
That one good for 12.
That man was a rebel.
City first.
You gotta watch that. You got Nina. You got Netflix. You gotta watch that. Yo, is that Nina Simone thing on Netflix? What's the name of it? You gotta watch what happened with Simone too now. Yeah. Nina Simone, she was a singer.
That led to a really nice game.
That's gonna go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I got him. Nah, I know you took about the real Pat Mahomes. Oh, they let him shed that.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Third down here.
He in man too. Watch, I get his ass.
Now Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football. And
he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 23 here on the year.
I could be down 10 shit, drop. Like I said, it ain't nothing.
Extra points.
It ain't nothing to go get 2 touchdowns, drop.
14 to 10.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on
he get the ball back at the half, so he in good position.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. It got his man complete.
Dog, that was out of bounds.
But not before
that was not a catch.
An excellent gain, 35 yards. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Mike 22. Mike 22. Right here. Wide. Get wide. Check 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Bridgewater. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Check. Slam. 25. Check 25. Switch.
I should blitz that corner on the right side.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And a pressure gets to him again.
I ain't need to.
Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
3-man rush, 4-man rush, actually, because I had a corner blitzing.
Here's the Panthers punter now.
That's good pressure, though, right? 3-4-man rush. Everybody still in zone? Because I wanted to blitz that corner.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
I ain't got
down.
no time. I ain't got no time.
So we've come upon halftime here in week 17.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
We'll head
Fuck
down
it.
to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman
Nah, he
at
get
our
ball.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters.
These
of the
niggas letting me
NFL
get my
regular season
mojo back.
upon us as the second half of week 17 is underway. This fielded at the 2. And nice
Good
work
shit,
on the
son. This nigga
return as
almost
they'll
took a kick
start their
return back,
drive
bro.
just past the 30-yard line.
In the snow, though.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
He had some
and
good
wanting
blocking
more
on that
of
one.
Sure, you've got to
That's
go
my
over some
fault.
of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it
Come
from
on,
there.
Steve. You can't let a nigga run by you like that.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Shit, I know it
Consecutive
can.
plays now where that offensive line
But
has
I don't
really
need no
created a lot of space.
And
scientific
we've
study
seen
to
the
tell me
confidence
that.
rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first,
Willie
it's
J.
good
Jr.
acting. You
Fuck
want to let
nigga
the
raw.
defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read
think
though
so,
by
bro?
the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of
Oh, yeah, it's
yardage.
different than the league, bro.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater.
Oh, they
Out
bucked
on the
me.
crossing route. That's more. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball.
Willie Gay Jr. ain't having
People
that.
start to press up on you.
Willie Gay Jr. ain't having that, boy.
Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. And again, it's Bridgewater. Gets this.
Wow,
to his
he
running
held
back.
on
It's
to that?
Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down.
Here we go. Left, right. 61. Check 26. Check 26. Check, 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 check. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
And they'll lose yardage.
I already
here.
knew what was
Knocked
coming,
back to
bro.
the
He
19-yard
predictable.
line.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Lost 2, and it brings up fourth.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now they try the right side here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But I got to fly back from doing all that extra, like dancing with the devil. Protect them, man. They still trying to arrest you.
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness. Did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
I'm going to try to get his fucking ass this game. This one.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
I can't see in that white, bro.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little
I can't see in that shit.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Because he know what's up.
Trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over.
This nigga right here getting hella shed.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He better play his cards right.
Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up.
He had everybody covered on that one. No
it's
cap.
a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for the loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Oh,
he's going to go down again.
I can't get the ball off.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Come on, dog.
And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Or is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. He brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Bridgewater wants a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
That boy Willie Gay Jr., boy.
That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Switch. Check.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
58.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 41. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I want to do the dive again.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point.
They put me in the
So the Chiefs in possession.
They put me in the animation, not animation. They put me in the thing at home.
With offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:50.
I said, do they put me in a pressure kick when I'm at home too?
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh, okay. I thought you couldn't turn it on. I didn't know.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple.
Nigga jumped up on me 14 zip. I mean 10 zip.
2nd down.
You know me. Fight to the end.
They'll try and run some
she can
clock
put the
here
nigga
as
up
they
top.
keep it on the ground. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through
and
the
I felt like they was bucking,
half,
but whatever.
The first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half,
nigga trash, cuz.
Okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's
that nigga try to do a lot of screen plays.
Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Kansas City, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season